great out there.
Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Off target at the rim.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And over the last few years, SGA has emerged as an all-NBA level player, Brent. What's been the key to his success?
I think the key, BA, to him is his confidence. I think that he feels like he is overlooked on a nightly basis and does not get the respect he deserves. So he comes in with that chip on his shoulder, and he plays the entire game, coming at any defense that people throw at him.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
And Williams punches it home.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Pass to Porter. 4-3. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Porter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Bobby Portis.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a good job of just staying aggressive, and that just forces the defense to do something.
Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him, or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, B.A., there's a reason why I'm over here in a suit, and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys who hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as you possibly can, but inside, Giannis is going to get there, and he's going to devastate you.
To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Antetokounmpo with a great read there in the screen and roll. He knew exactly when to back off the pick.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 7 points in the game. Out to the right wing. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Holmgren. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Here's Milwaukee. Pass to Kuzma. And stolen by Williams. Here's Holmgren. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
And Giannis erasing that shot with his length. Shooters have to beware of where Giannis is.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Alex Caruso. Milwaukee shooting their first free throws of this game. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
From deep, Holmgren. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Holmgren's got 7.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim. That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Pass to Sims. Here's Prince. Dort defending. There's a screen. Inside.
love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
In for the Bucks, number 11.
Oklahoma City leading by 3. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Holmgren on the take. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And just showing off his mobility as the big man. Holmgren puts his head down and charges into the shot.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Milwaukee making a switch here.
Number 9, Bobby Portis.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Prince. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Thunder. So it's Oklahoma City now. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Kuzma up top. Pass to Lopez. Here's Prince. Portis a screen to end the run. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that...
Yes, sir!
Wow! And we see the speed and power. I mean, Williams shows off on that one.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. SGA using that size. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense. Getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Well, Lopez at that size has no trouble throwing it down.
And that one's good. Holmgren.
Been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
They're just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Lopez can't hit.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
And here's Caruso outside. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's a 12-point Oklahoma City lead. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Portis for 3. He can't hit that time.
You could see he wanted to get it back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. .29 seconds left in the first half. Now here's Mitchell. Wallace outside. Pass to Williams. Back to Wallace. Shot clock at 5. Down low. Williams. No dice on the putback jam. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, the strength of Giannis.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
And we finished off one half of play. Oklahoma City ahead, up by 10. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. And here's Milwaukee now, trailing by 10. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team. They want to dominate the competition on another level.
Milwaukee shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
Dort with a steal. Here's Holmgren. The quick look, no good that time.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 9. Shot clock at 3. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Oklahoma City making a switch here. And that one misses. He does not get the second one. And last season, Brett, many believe that SGA was deserving of the MVP award.
Well, he made such a strong case, B.A. I mean, finishing in the top 3, that is remarkable. He led that young Thunder team, again, to the #1 seed in the Western Conference and averaged 36 and 5. He also led the league at 2 steals per game. What a season.
Back to Antetokounmpo. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
This defense gets a lot scarier when Lopez is blocking shots.
To the inside. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Kuzma. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Look at Gilgeous-Alexander sprinting to the cup.
Gilgeous-Alexander positioning himself well and knew exactly where to get to in the open space.
Looking to end this cold spell. And the basket by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 10.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. With the floater. Pass to Hartenstein. Williams with it. Antetokounmpo covering. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA working through contact inside.
He's making plays all over the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander will not be stopped.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Well, it's rare to see a young player as efficient as Jalen Williams, Brent.
B.A., it's been remarkable, especially when you factor in that this guy is relied on for a lot of shooting. His shooting volume is very high. This is a blossoming star for this team, and I'm not sure we can put a ceiling on what that potential is.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
SGA doesn't rely on the three to get his points, but man, when it's falling, watch out.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
Second personal foul. 14 foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. 20 points for him. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Bucks trail by 16. Pass to Lillard. Inside. Outside for Green. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. .152 left in the third. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, at 6'6", SGA absolutely has the size to get up there and throw it down.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. There's 1:40 left to play in the third quarter here. Pass to Livingston. Antetokounmpo surveys. Tries yet again. And it's good on the layup. Antetokounmpo has got 12.
And I like that. Giannis slowing down just a little bit, in control there.
Oklahoma City leading by 16. Holmgren with it. He's picked up by Lillard. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. All sorts of time. Giannis with the rebound.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
Giannis throws it down.
And you could see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Here's Kuzma. Can't hit the reverse layup. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City, totaling 26 points and showing no signs of let.
33.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Thunder leading by 16. On the wing, Caruso. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 28 points for the game.
Excellent shot from SGA. I like seeing them shake loose in the mid-range.
Trent outside. Outside Porter. Antetokounmpo for three. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. Milwaukee on D. It's an 18-point game. Pass to Caruso. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, Gilgeous-Alexander, with that height at his position, allows him to do so many things other guys really pretty much dream of.
Out to Portis. Fires the three. Buries it from three. Portis has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Portis outside. Dort grabs the miss. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. No good on the shot. Bucks trail by 20. Pass to Green. From deep. And another three for Milwaukee.
Can't give those openings defensively. He'll just keep exploiting them.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to be on Bobby Portis.
Gilgeous-Alexander can hit you with a lot of moves. Tricky to defend.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Milwaukee now. Trailing by 19. Pass to Prince. Here's Antetokounmpo. Left side Porter. Trent on the wing. Antetokounmpo outside. Just 5 on the clock. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
And the free throw, no good. Well, Brent, he doesn't give you much inside the arc, but Trent Jr. is a sniper from deep.
Yeah, and Gary Trent Jr. knows exactly why he's on the floor, and that's to shoot the basketball. So continue to move, find open areas, wait for the ball, and then let it rip.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times, the D has no choice but to foul him.
The Thunder making a switch here. And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. And if you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. It's Dort on the wing. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Dort. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Lopez.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Antetokounmpo, left side. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
Man, defensively so tough to make a decision. What do you want to stop? You come off the pick, Giannis can pass, he can finish. It can really cause you to hesitate.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander going through contact. Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to fall.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen out, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Taurean Prince has such a great motor, and the physical nature of his play, you got to appreciate that aggressiveness.
That one misses.
And those two misses could prove to be huge. They're not making it easy for themselves now.
Pass to Dort. Puts up a three. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Lillard with the ball. Watched by Wallace. Kuzma outside. Here's Prince. Hits the three-pointer.
Well, when he's spotted up like that, Taurean Prince, those percentages go up. Very comfortable on that one.
Bully ball in the paint from Giannis.
Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
Knocks it loose. With the second effort, Antetokounmpo takes the contact and scores.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. Clock at 6. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he lays it up and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in the quarter.
You have a guard like Gilgeous-Alexander that fights inside. It can add some spunk to your team.
And Giannis throws it down.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
What a feed from Kuzma. I like it when he finds the open man, and so do they.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight. Somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Portis. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
And wanting to elevate his playmaking skills, Porter Jr. continues to impress with his passing ability.
He drops it from range. And the Thunder lead by 10.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. A competitive game, you have to feel like this crowd